of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises. You're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off from Foxborough. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To throw, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And no look on his first look of the game. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60 plus.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
May will throw to get us started here. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
7 Pirates.
From the 29. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for the Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Go.
1st down throw for May. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Set.
2nd and 6 coming up here. To the air yet again, May. Still has some space inside the 35. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bison. Check go.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Offense up to the line fast. Another try following the sack. Pressure's there, and down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets them up with a third down. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long.
Buffalo 18. Street. Ready.
Operating from the gun, here's May. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. A draw now. This is Swift. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Tackled by Keon White there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Swift gets it on the option. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Bears looking for a score before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Connection made to the rookie from Washington. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears get some late points and the lead. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Bears offense, look at this. They haven't moved. They're going for 2.
Head to 60. Head
The
to 60.
Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
It's caught for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go! Check go!
From the gun, it's May. He puts some juice on a deep throw. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. May now on 3rd down. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Come on, set! 18 Rattler.
Slot receiver headed left.
Ready?
Trying to throw for it with May. He fires one deep down the middle. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, Williams. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. To return this, Marcus Jones. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bob. Ready?
May now from the gun. He's trying another one deep. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
70 Timberwolf. Warrior 70. Ready?
Back to the air. It's May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Okay, ready?
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Take go.
To throw, here's May. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick. It's a fake from deep on their own half. And the fake works to perfection. First down.
Certainly not afraid to get aggressive when the situation calls for it. Cut the coverage unit sleeping and burn them with the surprise play.
Trap 60, trap 60.
May on 1st and 10. That's taken in by Henry. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's another Patriots.
Viking 18.
To the air on 1st down, May. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
79.
More yards. That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it, but these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the
Here we
chains.
go, Shaq. Come 19, come 19. Hut, hut.
He'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. Gets it! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Go.
Johnson up the middle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. Dump off caught by his back. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackled by Keon White there.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Williams set to pass. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Bears football to begin the fourth as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
And the Bears first down.
Let's go now.
Running behind center with Swift. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Williams. Komet brings it in. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And in for the Chicago touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
So now the Bears getting set. Big moment coming as they go for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hut, hut.
First down throw for May. Finds a man right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots losing by 9. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down.
Ready?
Operating from the gun, here's May. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Ready? Go!
Now they'll throw out of the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Let's go!
To throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears will have it right at the opposing 30 after the interception and that return on top of it.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across it.